Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to bless your eardrums with another Brother Cretaceous movie review. I watched Sinners the other day. Oh man, that shit was crazy, man. I really enjoyed that movie. It was a really good movie. Lots of things to talk about. Lots of things that I loved seeing in the movie. Yeah, visual masterpiece, man. But the first thing I want to talk about though is the music, man. The music was gorgeous the whole way through. Loved that music all the way through. There's a Oh, by the way, I'll be like totally spoiling this movie. If you haven't seen it, go and freaking watch it, man. It's really good movie. Is all the hype is not unfairly bloody doled out. It's really good. Um, but yeah, let's talk about that music, man. Oh my goodness. Actually, let's whinge about something first because like I had very few issues with the movie, so I'll just get this one out of the way quickly. At the very start, there's like a voiceover before the movie like really kicks off, and the voiceover is basically like certain musicians they bring back the old people in their music. When they sing, the ancestors are like right next to them, singing with them, dancing with them. They're able to bring the spirits in through the music, and everybody involved is all feeling that. They're all moving with it. You know, basic stuff. You know what I mean? Anyway, when the scene happens later in the movie, all these ancestors start coming out, and the best song by far in the movie, this amazing snake of music that just ebbs, flows, weaves, comes through. Like it's beautiful. They go around the whole pub and this like amazing music happening. While that's happening, the ancestors all come out and start dancing. You know what I mean? They're getting into it. Ancestors from the future, from the past. It's a beautiful thing, and the movie restates the point that they made at the very start. Like they've restate the monologue at the start. I'm like, we just saw that half an hour ago. Like we get it. Like we get that. Like that's why these ancestors are here dancing. Nobody didn't get that. You know what I mean? I hated that. It's like completely, and they voice over the beautiful song that is playing, like completely bloody taking us out of the moment to reinstate something they've already just told us. This amazing song, like I said, by far the best scene in the movie, like incredible. And oh man, anyway, like I said, that was probably my only major complaint. Everything else loved the movie. You know what I mean? So let's talk about that music a little bit because that's a big part of the movie. The cultural exchange that happens through the music. You know what I mean? There's this beautiful cultural blend that happens that shows and I'm not from America, obviously, but the movie is showing you the cultures of America and how they are formed in certain places in America through the origins of all these different places around the world. You know what I mean? There's an amazing Irish song that happens through the movie, and that's probably my second favorite song in the movie. It's probably a close tie. Both very good performances, but the movie is saying that like these music that these cultures bring, and then by extension like the rest of the culture that they bring forms the different types of culture in America, because like every like town in America has its own culture, but it's informed by these practices that these people bring with them, and then they blend together, and then what comes out of that is the culture of that town. You know what I mean? Beautiful stuff. The bloody important thing that it mentions when they play this little song that's like intentionally bad. The white people play it. These like vampires bloody play it, and it's like intentionally bad because what the movie is saying is that bloody Black Americans have culture, Irish Americans have culture, Italian Americans have culture, but white people don't have culture. There's no such thing as white culture. There's bloody Louisiana culture. There's friggin' again, I don't know America. Like there's Atlanta culture. There's what's another city? Texas culture. Like these places have culture. These peoples have culture, but there's no such thing as white culture. And then they say that by playing this terrible song, and then it's like intentionally bad. There's a beautiful thing that the movie is doing there, because rather than tell you that, like I'm doing here, the movie shows you that. But right after that, they play this incredible bloody Irish song that they got the whole vampire mob dancing, and it's so good. You know what I mean? Oh, just a side note on those vampires, like when they first rock up, I kind of wanted we call her like wild woman, like the voodoo woman, you know. Why she couldn't like smell it or at least sense something was off, you know what I mean? I was kind of waiting for that, but she couldn't tell, you know. I don't know. I thought that was weird. Anyway, love the acting. Everybody's like really having lots of fun. Like everybody's having a ball. It's really good. And the script, the writing, the set design gives everybody space to like play in that environment. You know what I mean? Awesome stuff. Really enjoyed that. Love the little half caste chick. Oh, sorry, like what do you call them? Like I know that's like an outdated term, but I'm from the country. Like we got the old words still. But you know what I'm saying? The what's it called? Biracial. You know, that's what you call them. The biracial woman, she's like constantly code switching throughout the movie, and it's really funny because like you listen to it and like, I was like, wait a minute, I heard that, you know what I mean? Yeah, she did great. The like I said earlier, the voodoo woman, she's amazing. The what's her name? The Chinese woman, Grace, I think her name was. She was probably one of my favorite characters for it. She was awesome the whole movie. Really, really enjoyed her. There's a scene where she's like, "Come on in, you bastards," you know what I mean? She gives it to him. Oh man, that had me going, man. That got the heart clicking and ticking. I was fired up. I was there with her, like, let's get him. You know what I mean? She really put that fire in your belly, you know. Poor Sammy boy, he played that innocence so well, you know. He mixed up in all that badness. What they call him, preacher boy. He was mixed up in all that sort of inescapable bloody violence that his whole entire community is like embroiled in long before anybody vampires show up. You know what I mean? And then so he was great, Sammy boy. I really enjoyed him, and Michael B. Jordan having so much fun the whole time. He's having a ball. You can tell he's really enjoying the moment, having lots of fun there. And his acting of the two, because he plays two brothers, his acting of the two brothers is really good because there's not a moment in the story where you're confused who's who. You know what I mean? You always know which brother's which, and like they give one of them a red hat and one of them a blue hat, but like still you can still tell like through the acting that they're like totally different people. You know what I mean? But yeah, just quickly on that culture exchange, like beautiful stuff. I love the unapologetic bloody demand that white people stop this fake narrative that they don't have culture. It's like you're lying, and you're lying in a way that allows you to continue stripping from the cultures around you. You know what I mean? Like I said, your town has culture. Like your area has the ways that you dress, the way that you make music, the way that you cook food. And there is no excuse for you to sit there and be like, oh, white people know culture. And then they play like this terrible bloody country song and like that genre of music ain't a bad genre of music. It's what the movie is saying is like, you're playing this generic, like, you know, like Taylor Swift ass music or 1920s version of Taylor Swift ass music, 1930s, that was. But the real culture isn't there. You know what I mean? The real culture is in your roots, is in your community. It's in the food that, like I said, that you eat. It's in the peoples that you come with and all the cultures that they bring. And then that blend happens, that exchange happens. And then what comes out of that is your like beautiful bloody bayou culture. You know what I mean? That beautiful Cajun culture. There's a real, like I said, that culture blend that happens. And then the things that come out of that, like your swamp people in America, they know what's up. You know what I mean? They're deeply connected to their land. They're deeply a blend of all the cultures around them. And they formed their own bloody mob out of that have their own unique bloody language, their own ways of doing things, their own ways of cooking, their own connections to the land. They have a beautiful bloody relationship with the land. So, yeah, I love that aspect of the movie. The movie is unapologetic. It is saying you have work to do, white people. You can't sit on your bloody heels no more. Like, there's enough of that. We've done that one, all right? We're sick of your apologies. We're sick of you saying I'm sorry for what my ancestors did. Nah, that's done. We're not doing that one anymore. It's time for the work to start. All right, man. Go watch that freaking movie, man.